Nayan and DP Singh. So basically, we want to take you through the demo course on Python programming. I do not know how much you know about Python and what made you get into this demo session. Can you just tell us why you are interested to learn this this course? I mean, this Python programming. Do you know anything about Python at all? Why it is used and those things? You can unmute and talk.
Sir, I don't know about Python programming.
Okay.
No, sir. My ma'am has sent a link.
Okay.
About this. If you want to register for this, you can register it. So I registered it.
Okay. Or have you learned any programming before in your school? No.
Any type of.
Okay. All right. So
No,
so we'll
sir,
start
I
off.
learned how to work in laptop and all, but I know to work in laptop. But for programming, I don't know, sir.
Okay. All right. So okay. So I think Nayan, you can please start off with the demo. Any questions that you may have, we will have it after the end of the demo. Okay. And thank you for joining. And over to you, Nayan.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mukund sir. So let me quickly get started. So, basically what Mukund sir said, we are like a team of 3 people, like where Mukund sir has around 18 plus of experience in education. I am mainly around, 10 plus of your of experience, and we also have a DP ma'am. She is around, has a 15 plus years of experience in teaching. Okay, so let's quickly get started with our demo class today. So I will just, try to make this class as interactive as possible. So how many of you do the exercise? Jagat, you do the exercise?
Sir, I won't do. I'll do a little bit, sir. Not every day.
Okay, for example, what?
I'll do Wednesday and Thursday, sir, morning.
What, you do cycling or walking, or you play something?
Sir, I'll do exercise, sir.
Okay, so why we do exercise?
So, sir, to make our body physical and fitness.
Good. And should we do the exercise like this, like, this lazy elephant, or we need to do exercise a bit aggressively?
Sir, we have to do like aggressively, not like elephants, sir.
Okay, good. So the way we do the exercise for our body, same way we need to do exercise for our brain also. And how we can give an exercise to our brain? By solving
Yes,
different problems. So do you like maths? How many of you like mathematics?
Yes, sir, like.
Okay, so when we solve the mathematics problem, we give a lot of exercise to our brain, isn't it? So when we do the problem solving, what we do, we first of all, try
Yes, sir.
one solution. If that solution doesn't work, we try another one, and we keep on doing this until we, reach to the final solution. That's how we do the problem solving, and the solving problem gives an exercise to our brain. Now, if you see, we are talking about the Python programming. So before we get into the Python, I want to just talk about, why programming. So if you see, nowadays, like everywhere, you see computer is used, and programming is basis for anything related to computer. It could be your games, or it could be your mobile application, or anything. And once you learn the programming, you can become, a good producer of a technology rather than becoming a consumer of a technology. Even you can, solve many problems using a programming, And mathematics and programming are very closely related, and if you have an interest in the maths, definitely you will get an interest in programming also. And when we do the programming, we basically enhance many of the skills. Couple of them are sequencing, repetitions, variables selection, and so on. Also we can improve our computational thinking. We can also improve our logical thinking, designing the algorithm, spotting the patterns, abstraction, and the decomposition. Here decomposition is nothing but just dividing the bigger problem into the smaller problem and solving those smaller problem, and then again combining back all those smaller problem and solve the bigger problem. Now, before we dive into the Python, I want to quickly talk about the introduction to the algorithm. How many of you know what is algorithm? Anyone knows what is algorithm? Okay, so let me ask this in another way. So, what is your favorite breakfast? What you take generally in a breakfast? Jason, Jagat,
Sir,
what generally you take in a breakfast?
sir, morning or
Morning, anytime. What is your favorite food? Let me ask you in a different way. Which food you like a lot?
I like palav, sir.
Sorry?
Palav.
Okay, do you know how to make it?
No, sir.
Okay, so so
I
let's
know to make other things.
for example, what? Yeah, can you tell me what you know? Any recipe you know?
Sir, I know to make egg fried rice, French fries, and I know to make egg fried rice, rasgulla.
Okay, so let's go with the egg fried rice.
Yes, sir, I know recipe.
Okay, good. So can you tell me how we make a egg fried rice? Quickly. Can you hear me?
Nine, I think you can move on otherwise with the.
Okay. Fine.
Sir,
So
first I'll for the pan I'll put oil.
okay, good.
Then I'll put some curry leaves. Then I'll after fried curry leaves I'll put the egg. Then I'll fry it.
Okay. Good. Okay, so if you see, this is nothing but a recipe to make a egg fried rice. Same way, algorithm is nothing but a recipe to solve certain problems. So, for example, whatever you told me is a recipe. I can also say that it's an algorithm to make a egg fried rice. Okay, so let's quickly take an example of to making a cup of a tea. What we do, we get a cup. Then what we do, we put a tea bag in a cup. We fill the kettle with water. Then we turn on the kettle. Then we pour some water, and then we add some milk and we add some sugar. If we follow this process, we can easily make a tea. So this is nothing but we can say the recipe to make a tea. In other ways, I can also say that this is an algorithm to make a tea. Okay. Now, if you see the same step, we can also explain in another way, that is also known as a flow chart, or that is also known as a algorithmic thinking. So what we do, we first start, we fill the kettle with the water and boil them. We pour hot water in a cup, we put a tea bags, we put some milk, we use a spoon and stir it, then we take out the tea bags and we stop. So after doing all this step, our tea will be ready. So there are different ways to explain or represent same thing, but all those are nothing but algorithms, or you can see step by step guide to solve any problem. So again, I just want to repeat that the recipe is nothing but an algorithm to solve something. So tea recipe, I can say that it's an algorithm to make a tea. Now, let's quickly understand why learn Python. So if you see, there are a couple of things with the Python. Python is really powerful and easy to read high level programming language. So when you see the Python programs, no, it is like plain English statement like program, and you'll be able to read it easily. This means command reads like English words instead of complicated zeros and ones. So that's why we say that Python is really easy to read. And I mean, generally if you want to learn any programming language or any language, what you do, we generally talk to the native, right? So if we talk to the native people who speak that language, we can easily learn. Same way, don't worry, we are not going to talk to Python to learn a Python programming language. Okay, now to learn the Python programming language, there are a couple of prerequisites. So first one is like you should be able to operate the computer and should have a basic typing skill. Then if you are definitely on a fifth standard onwards or fifth grade onwards, you will have a good understanding of mathematical operations like addition, multiplication and division. Also we will need some understanding of degree and angles. Definitely knowledge of geometrical shape and names are useful. And if you know the coordinate systems like xy coordinate and xy points, then definitely it is added advantage. So these are the prerequisite. So if you know all these things, you are set for your Python course. Now Jagat, I just want I have another question for you. Like do you have pen and paper with you? uh,
I'll take and answer.
yeah, sure, please go and get it.
So what is coordinate system?
Coordinate system is nothing but you have a two axis, x axis and y axis, and you put one point on a 2D plane. That's where it says that point will have a two value. So let me quickly explain it to you. Let me go to the whiteboard if I can go. Okay, hope all of you are able to see the whiteboard.
Not yet. Yes.
Okay, so let's say this is my control Z, let me raise. Yeah, so what I will do, I'll just draw line, one line and another line like this. So generally this intersection of these two line is known as a origin or our x0 y0. So I can say this is here x equal to 0, y equal to 0, and this vertical line is known as the y-axis, the horizontal line is known as the x-axis. And we'll have a number from here. If we have a 0, then here we have a 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay, same way on a y-axis or on a vertical line, when we go upwards, here we have a 1, we have a 2 and we have a 3 and so on. Same way on x-axis, if you go left side, you will have a negative numbers, which is like -1, -2, -3 and so on. So in mathematics, this is known as a 2D plane. Now, if I put any point here, okay, let's say this is another point. So this point location we can find out based on a y-axis as well as based on the x-axis. So just assume, this is nothing but a 6. And here also this is nothing but a 6. So we can say the location of this point is 6, 6. Okay, so this is how, basic coordinate system works. And if you do not have a detailed knowledge of this, it's okay, don't worry, we can cover that in our course. And generally, I think it is there in CBSE, at least in 4th grade, if I'm not wrong. So this is known as a coordinate system. Okay, so let me share my original slide again, and I want all of you to have a pen and paper with you. We'll do very small exercise. So if you see on a screen, I have drawn a rectangle here. So I want all of you to draw a rectangle, and also I want all of you to write a steps to draw a rectangle. So I'm giving around 2 minutes time here. Hope all of you have a pen and paper with you or pencil and paper with you. Quickly draw a rectangle and just write a steps you followed to draw a rectangle. And let me know once you are ready.
Yeah, I think they are drawing.
Okay. Let's wait for some time. Okay, I think ready. All of you are ready with your rectangle and steps. Let me know once you are done.
Done, sir.
Okay, good. Nice work. So can you just quickly tell me or read out the steps what you have written?
Draw two parallel standing lines, and then draw two horizontal standing lines.
Okay, okay, good. Then,
Sleeping lines.
okay, good. Yeah, so I mean, I would say, your steps are correct, but they are partially correct. So if you see on the left hand side, I have done written some steps here. What we do, we take a pen, we take a paper, we draw a horizontal line. From there, we turn 90-degree and then we draw vertical line. So you can say, let's say I draw this horizontal line, then I take a 90-degree and then draw vertical line. Again, I take a 90-degree, draw horizontal line, take 90-degree turn, and again, draw a vertical line. Why we need to do it like this? Because when you just say draw two horizontal line and draw two vertical line, that does not says correctly that where we have to do draw two horizontal lines or two vertical lines. So for example, let me quickly share a whiteboard and say, so let's say I want to draw a rectangle. I can draw two horizontal line and I can draw two vertical lines. Okay, but that may not form a rectangle. So that's where we have to be specific, and we also need to write a step in a such a way that uh, once we read out the step, everyone can understand. Now if you see, these are the steps to draw a rectangle. If I say this in another way, I can say this is a recipe to draw a rectangle. Or if I want to say this in another way, this is a algorithm to draw a rectangle. Okay, now let's move to the next slides. Now what we are going to do is we are going to draw something similar or rectangle using a Python. Before we get into that, we need a IDE. In another way, it is an integrated development environment. So what we need is I'll just quickly go to the Google and search Thony Python. Okay, so this Thony is nothing but a Python IDE. It works on all the platform. So if you see here, and let me put this link in a chat so that all of you can access it. So what you need to do is, let's say you are using Windows, go to the Windows here and download. If you are using a Mac, go to the Mac and download. Once you download, you will see it will be installed and it will look like this. So this is how Thony look like, and when you open this Thony, it will have this window, and in this area we are going to write a Python program or a Python script. Okay, everyone is following? Are you people are planning to install or download? If yes, just let me know. I can pause for a minute, and if you need any help, I can probably help you with that. If you're not planning to download and install, then probably I can continue with my demo, where I will show you how we can draw a rectangle using a Python.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
What we should write in the Google, Tony?
Yeah, so if you go to the chat window, right?
Yeah, sir.
I have sent the link there. Can you see that? You
No.
can just open that on that link. That will lead you to the Thony website, and it will look like this. Okay, are you able to download? You need any help from my side? Once you download, if you are on a Windows, you need to double click and do the installation the way you install it in any other software or a game or any other program. Okay, so should we continue? Okay, so let's continue. So now what are we going to do is, let me quickly load up a very small program just to save our time. I'll not waste time in just typing it. So okay, give me a minute. So what are we going to do is, we are going to use a Thony library. We are going to use this Thony IDE, and in this we are going to use a Turtle library. Turtle library is mainly used to draw anything, okay, using a Python. So give me a minute. I'll come back with the correct script. Okay, so hope everyone is able to see the screen. Mhm.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I think this, give me a minute, it got stuck. Let me quit it and start again. Okay, so this is nothing but, script which draws a square using a turtle library. So what we do, we generally include the turtle library. To include the library, we say import turtle. Then we take a turtle, which is nothing but a kind of a pointer on a screen, and we say t equal to turtle.title. Then, there are different ways to give a colors and things like that, but as of now we'll not get into it. We'll just use couple of lines which draws a square. So let me give you the output quickly. If you see, this is a square on a screen. So what we have done, very simple thing, the same step what we have followed. Here I say t dot fd. Fd is nothing but a forward, means I am moving forward 100 steps. Then t dot rt is nothing but a, turn right. So I'm turning 90 degree. So let me go step by step. I'll, what I do, I'll just comment this of other lines so that we can see how they change and how we, step by step we can draw a square or a rectangle. So you can see these two lines just draw a horizontal line and it turns 90 degree. Now what I will do, I will just uncomment this and this. Let me run this again. It draws, another line which is vertical to it, and again it's a 90 degree. You can see the angle here is a 90 degree. So from this point I turn right direction 90 degree. Now if I uncomment this two, it will finish another two lines, another one line. So now we have, three sides of a square. And if I remove this also, I get a full square. So that is how we, draw a square. Simple. Now instead of square, if I want to do a rectangle, so I can say, this. So my two sides which are horizontal, I'm making them longer, and remaining two which are vertical are shorter. So this will form a rectangle. Now if I want to kind of, fill some colors or give some shapes to my turtle, so turtle, I can give a turtle shape also. So if you see, as of now I have this kind of arrow on a screen. I'm talking about this arrow. Now instead of that, we will have a turtle, and also our this rectangle will have some color. Let me quickly run it and show it to you. So this is how you can easily draw a rectangle using a turtle library. Okay, and you can see it's a simple thing. If any of you wants to do this, just let me know. I can help you with that. Otherwise, and definitely we are going to share this recording and the slides with you after the demo class, so you can take a look at it, and if you need any help, you can reach out to us. So this is like very simple demo. Okay, now let me go back to our presentation and see what else we can do. So if you see, this is the same thing which I explained as of now. There are many things. So another demo is there which is related to making a small poster. There also we are going to use the Python ID, which is a Thonny ID and Turtle library, and DPM is going to help us with the this demo for the poster. So DPM, are you there?
Yeah, I am here.
Okay.
Only.
So I will stop sharing, and you can quickly just explain them how we can do the poster. Okay, using
Yes.
the Python ID and the turtle.
Yeah, hello children. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, ma'am, we can see.
Yeah, so this is basically a program for a graphic designing. So in this we are using the turtle library as we used earlier in the turtle. And first what we are going to do, step by step I will be explaining. Screen we are going to set up, and we are calling a screen function, and here we are going to set up the screen size, that is 600 means 600 horizontal, or you can say width, and 600 vertical, or you can say height. And this is the screen background color. Python is in very simple English language. Screen dot bg color means background color. We are going to set it red. So if I run it, and then I'm going to explain you. See, here you can see this is the screen size 600 by 600, and the background color is red. Okay. Now I have commented these two commands. So I am going to uncomment this. This is dot 400 white. So dot 400 white means we are going to make a circle. This is the size of the circle, filled circle, and this is the color of the circle. So see the difference now. Yeah, now we have a dot of white color. This is the 400 size and white is the color. So here you can type any color. All basic colors it understand, but other if your choice of color you want to enter, you can use hexa colors that we are going to explain you in duration of course. Okay, so I can type here any other color, suppose orange. So this time, see, if I run it, our dot is orange color. Okay, so again I am going to change it white, because white. So this is the size and this is the color. One more, if you want to add designing for designing purpose, another small dot inside the white dot. So this is 200 size small dot of pink color. See, white dot is of 400 size and pink dot is for 200 size. Now this color blue is basically for a pen. Okay, so we are setting here our pen color blue, and next is the style. What type of font you are going to use? This is the size of your text and you are writing in bold letters. Now, what text you are going to write? This is hello. Font we are going to use as a style, what we have set here, Arial font type, and this is the size of font 40 and bold. And this is the alignment. This is in center. So in place of if hello, if you want to write hi, so we can write hi as well. See? So before writing any text, you need to set the color and style, then write the text. Okay. Now this is the hi turtle you will be learning in duration of course. And now turn right. Your turtle is going to turn right and forward 70 steps. Now again we are going to set the style for next word. What we are going to write next text, that is world. So style is same, Arial 70 and bold. Even we can change the style. One more style you might be knowing, that is times, or even size also we can change. So in this way, using these commands, we can create a beautiful graphic. Next, it is going to turn 160 degrees Celsius, then forward minus 50 means coming back. Now in orange color, this time we are going to set the pen color as a orange because this click me is written in orange color. And now style is same, Arial 40 size and the bold letters. What we are going to write this time? Click me, font, style, and alignment is center. Even alignment also you can change. Suppose I change it to left. See. So this time click me on this left side. So for turtle, left side is opposite or right side. For us, it can seems to you have a right side, but for turtle, it is left side because turtle is facing downwards. So when turtle is facing downward, it is the left side. So again, we can change it to center. Yes, Jashan, can you hear me? Jagat?
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
Jagat? Jashan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Anything you want to ask regarding this graphic? Anywhere we can create these dots, not here only. Anywhere. As you can see, this one line, very fine line, this is the turtle moving. When it is writing hi, so it is here, placing in center. When it is coming down, now writing world. Then coming down, writing click me. So what we can do, if I use this pen up. So pen up means now we are not able to see the turtle when moving one place to another. Can you see the change? So in this way, we can use colorful pen background. We can change any color. Suppose you want to change this world. What color you want to write in this? Yes, Jashan? In which color you want to write this? Hello, Jagat?
Yes, ma'am.
This text world, in which color you want to write? If you want
Red.
to change red.
Red.
Okay. So see. So red we are writing for hi, and now, yes, both we are writing red and hi and world. Both will be in red. Can you see? So if you want to change for this only world, so before world only here, you need to change it. So now your second text will be in black and first text in red. Because before writing hi only you have set the red pen color, and before writing world text you have set the pen color black, And before writing click me, you have set the pen color orange. So now all three are in different color, red, black, and orange. So every time you are going to write any text, you have to set the color, style, and then third line you can write the text, whatever text you want to write. Understood? Jagat?
Yes.
Yes. Anything you want to ask regarding this graphic?
No.
Okay. So now over to Nayan sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Deepi ma'am. So, kids, you can, like this, you can do many things using a Python and a turtle. So let me show you one more small game, which is a turtle, nothing but a turtle race. So, it's like, we are going to create a track. Let me go to the full screen. You can see there are like tracks here, and we have three different color turtles, and turtles are going to make a race, and out of those three, one will win. So how do we program this? Let me quickly show you, how it look, and then step by step I can, explain it how it can be done easily. So you don't have to worry. It's like as of now you may not be knowing many things, but definitely once you do the course, by end of the course you will be aware of each and everything, and you will know how this entire things can be used. So you can see I have made the tracks, and now the race is started, and looks like red is winning. Good. Let me run it again. So all this, the way the turtle moves and the speed are random, so that's why every time you run it you may see different turtle winning it. So last time red won. Let's see this time who is winning. Oh, this time blue. Okay, so let me quickly explain it to you what we have done. So before that, what I will do, I will just comment out couple of things so that we understand how each and everything is built step by step. So when I just comment from here, so this is the way to comment in a Python. This is known as a block comment. When I say comment means it will not be executed. So let me just run this. So if you see, when I run this, I have taken up this window. I have set the speed and done the pen up, and then I have went to particular location and I have done the pen down. So if you see this arrow, that is the location currently I am in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a track. So how I make a track? Let me uncomment this. Let me see how I make a track. You can see you're going very fast, but this is the way to make a track. What are we doing? We are doing using a for loop. Using a for loop, we are just moving forward and right direction and backward whenever required, and we are drawing this tracks. Okay, so now you can see its track is there, which is again 0 to 14. Now if instead of 14 I want more, let's say, then I'll have to change this number. This will make a track which is 0 to 19, which is nothing but a 20. Okay, so you can see now track is longer. Now what I want one turtle. So what I will do, I'll just comment till here and I will uncomment this block. What this does, it picks up a one turtle. I will color that turtle with a red. A shape also I'll give a turtle shape. I'll do pen up. I put that turtle in a starting position and I will do pen down. So let's see how this looks. Now you can see track is there and I have the turtle ready for a race. Now, but definitely when you want to make a race game, you need more than one participant. So let me add another turtle. Okay, so this is like, again, I'm doing it for another turtle, and this time this turtle is of a blue color. So let's see. Okay, now we have two turtles. Okay, now let me add third one also. Now if we add this third one, okay, this is how we add the third turtle also. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Okay, cool. Now we need to do the race, but before we want to go for a race, I think let me do this race first, and then I'll show it to you another thing. What is this used for? Okay, so now we'll do the race. So let's see. I have a track ready. I have turtle ready, and they are running quickly. Let's see who wins. Looks like blue is going to win again. Oh, they stopped because we have given the condition in a such a way that it stops after this point. Now if you want to go beyond this, we need to give more points so that it can go and finish the race. So what changes I have done, I have made this 15. That is causing an issue because if you see, they have reached till 14 and they stopped, right? Now let me come back, do the changes again and see who wins. Now my track is still 0 to 14 only. Looks like purple is going to win. Okay, now if you see, I want to add some kind of twist. So before they start running, I want them to turn and then start. So that is the script for this script. If you see, they basically turn 360-degree 10 times. That is nothing but a no, sorry, they turn 36-degree 10 times. That is nothing but a 360-degree. Okay, so let's see how it look like when we include this also. Our track is getting ready. You can see turtle is making turn and then they will run. Okay, this time looks like red is going to no, purple is again winning. So this is like very simple game using a turtle and a Python. So like this, many things we are going to teach in during this course, and it's going to be a fun. Okay, so that is about the game. Now this is like very brief slide where we talk about there are total 15 classes, and what we are going to teach during each classes, that is mentioned here. Anyway, we are going to share this slide with you so you can take a look at it. And if you see the takeaway of this course or a learning, basically there will be assignments and homework. We will also give the recording of each and every session once the session is over, and we will also give the soft copy of our content, and definitely we'll provide a support after course also. If you need any help related to Python or any other programming language, we are here for you. Just we are one call away. You just call us, definitely will help you. You will also get a certificate after the course, and once the course is over, you will be in a better position to write a Python program or a Python script. And definitely you will be able to build your own game like this turtle race by end of this course. Now as of now, we have a plan to start this on 3rd August, which is next month, and the course duration is like about 2 months, and we'll have a 2 classes per week, so totally there'll be around 15 to 16 session. And as of now, we are planning to keep a time which is like again India time, Monday Thursday 5 p.m, and all classes will be on a Zoom like this only, and so that you don't have to go anywhere. You can attend it from your home or wherever you are. So I think mainly that's it from my side. So Mukund sir, Deepti ma'am, anything you want to add, or any of you have any other question? Probably we can help you out.
Yeah, only we didn't mention the projects we are going to cover in this course. So very interesting projects we are going to cover. No issue.
Correct. Yeah. So if you see the class 13, 14 and 15, they are nothing but projects. Those classes are mainly to build a final project, and if you see class 8 to class 12 is nothing but different project which we are going to cover in this course.
Projects covers games, graphics, everything.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, so Jason, Jagat, you have any doubt, any question, any concern?
So you have been told to download Tawny, no sir.
Correct?
I have been download. We have to type there we should paint red color like that. It's showing full blank sheet.
Can you share your screen quickly?
Sir, I'm using a phone. From phone, I'll show.
Oh, you are okay. Join using phone. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know how can I help you. So as of now, let's say it will show you something like this, isn't it?
Oh, he's already downloaded Tawny.
Yeah, he has downloaded, but he's saying, he is seeing a blank screen. So he must be seeing something like this when you open a Thoni.
Correct. So Jagat, you'll have to add a few lines. Which
So
is on
for example, if I say, print, and then you can, probably type your name also. So let me share a screen. Oh, I think he is sharing something.
He is showing through phone only. I think he has downloaded in laptop.
And he's connected his classes using a phone.
Yes, yes.
G.
So through phone only he is showing.
Okay.
Yes. So give him some command, he will type and
Yeah. So Jagat, can you see what I have done is I have written very small program. Okay. It just prints your name. When I write this and click on a green button, it will print your name here. This is very basic Python program to print out a name. Can you see my screen, Jagat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can do this same thing in your whatever you see in a blank screen. When you click on this green button, the button which look like a play, it will ask you to save. Just give some name and save the program, and then when you run it, you will see your name here. That basically says that Thoni is working fine and you are able to print the name.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
good. Any other doubt you have? Any other doubt? Any question?
No.
Okay, thanks a lot. What about Jason? Jason?
No, sir.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I think we can stop here.
Yes, we will
And-
share this presentation to the ones who have registered.
Correct.
Is that right, Nayan sir? Yeah.
Yes, we'll do that.
And the ones who are interested can join the course.
Okay, thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining.
Thank you all. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.